My sister went missing in the mountains 3 years ago. Today I received her voicemails. Submitted by Lady Von Meyer. My sister and I had this kind of bond where we kind of trusted each other more than we trusted our own parents. I guess this was forced upon us because our parents usually always left us home alone together. Growing up, we pretty much only had each other. Because of this, she would usually always come to me for help during any situation before going to our parents unless the issue was about growing up. It's self-explanatory as to why. 3 years ago, I remember, it was the summer of 2017. For some reason, my sister had grown a fondness of rock climbing and hiking. Now I don't judge because of what you're interested in unless it's really fucking weird, but I didn't want her to be so adventurous with this hobby because of how dangerous it is. Nonetheless, I supported her the most I could despite my paranoid imagination of her getting hurt and whatnot. One day in June, she decided she would take a hike up a somewhat far but still near mountain trail. Due to how far it was from home and me not being into rock climbing as much as her, I declined her offer to go together. To this day, I regret doing so. Come late June, and it turns out her friends all cancelled so she would go alone. I'm not sure what could qualify as a rock climbing and hiking expert and whatnot, but I can assure you, she was one. Despite my complaining of her going alone, she used the "I'm 22, and you're 23 now, stop worrying" card on me. She wouldn't just stay to ease my paranoia. With a sigh of defeat, I took my loss at the argument and let her go with wishes of luck and hope that she would be fine. After we both said our ever so dragged on goodbyes because of me, she was off. I sent her a text as soon as she drove off, asking what percent her phone was on. She replied 100% because she had just charged it before she left. Well, that was the biggest relief I felt. I decided not to bug her anymore despite my worries because she's doing what she loves, plus she's kinda like a professional at it, she'll be fine. Before I knew it, days had passed. Days turned to weeks, weeks turned to months, and months turned to years. 3 years, I haven't seen her for 3 years. I've sent an endless amount of texts asking about where the hell she was, if she was okay, what the hell happened, you get the point. Not a single fucking reply. I never got her to tell me where she went because I'll be back before you know it. As she always said. I knew I should have made her tell me. Just yesterday, at 4:19 a.m., I woke up to an endless stream of a sound of notifications on my phone. They poured in like crazy. I sat up in bed to take a look at the damn annoying noise. 15 missed calls have been sent to voicemail. I was confused as hell because it's 4 in the fucking morning. My confusion soon turned to shock and worry when I glanced at who the sender was. Ami, the nickname I gave to my sister years ago because of her name Amelia. I listened to her voicemails and found myself in tears of horror and sorrow. The weirdest part was that I received the voicemails yesterday, yet the dates they were recorded were still on the notification as the date they were sent. I took a day to recollect my thoughts, and now I'm here typing this out on nosleep because I honestly think only you guys would believe me. This is what the voicemails said. Voicemail number 1, June 28, 2017, 2:13 p.m. Hey, I knew you would worry about me, so I called, but you were probably busy. I'm leaving this voicemail to let you know I'm just fine, still on my way over to the trail. Hope your day is going well. I miss you. End of message. Voicemail number 2, July 1st, 2017, 12:03 a.m. I made it to the trail. It's dark out so I'll be sleeping in the car for the night. Just want to check in with you before I fell asleep. Everything's going according to plan, hope you're well. There's owls outside, and they're sometimes hooting. This is so new to me, I wish you were here to hear them with me because I know you were always so curious about owls. Anyway, good night and have sweet dreams, alright? I miss you. Inaudible but most likely a laugh from Ami, end of message. Voicemail number 3, July 1st, 2017, 9:52 a.m. Good morning Carter, I never knew the car could be so comfortable yet uncomfortable at the same time, haha. The time has come for me to start taking my hike. Wish me luck, Carter. Gotta check my inventory first. Hope your day goes well. Miss you. End of message. Voicemail number 4, July 1st, 2017, 8:27 p.m. Well, I found myself in a bit of a predicament. The trail seems to be unfinished, so I'm not sure where to go. Haha, I'll discover the rest of the trail and name it Amelia Trail, then get famous for it. She giggles for a while. Anyway, I'm going to have to set up camp to call it a day since it's 8. I hope you're doing okay. Why aren't you answering your phone, by the way? At least leave me a voicemail or text me or something. I miss you and I'm kinda starting to get homesick. So yeah. Call sometime? Good night. End of message. This one brought me to watery eyes because of how sad she sounded at the last part. Voicemail number 5, July 2, 2017, 7:36 a.m. Why aren't you answering your phone? Ugh, you know I hate when you do this. Anyway, things have been going somewhat according to plan, like I'm discovering my own trail, my inventory is all good, and I'm still safe. Just wish you'd answer and pretend to be here with me. Inaudible, and yeah. I haven't seen a trace of any sign that someone was here before me. I'm going to make us famous, haha. I hope you're doing well. And answer your phone or text me sometime. End of message. Voicemail number 6, July 5, 2017, 3:30 a.m. Okay. Inaudible sounds of distress. I might not be alone here. So I had set up camp 3 days ago, and was asleep in my tent. No shit, I had my phone under my pillow like always. Well, to my dismay, I woke up that following morning to have found it gone. Well, for the following 2 days, I ran around like a mad woman looking for it. I found it just now on a tree branch perfectly perched up with its camera facing the camp from a distance. Carter, I'm actually kind of scared, but it could have easily been a curious squirrel or so. I'm limiting my phone usage to make the most of my phone's battery. It's been about 7 days since I left, and I'm still at 94%. I'm so glad I upgraded phones and brought my portable charger. I'll make sure to keep you updated if anything else happens. Please answer your phone. Bye. End of message. This is the one that made me cry. I felt so bad, but at the same time, I'd never once received any calls of any sort. Voicemail number 7, July 6, 2017, 11:08 a.m. I've made it quite far and high up. It's almost like this never ends. Think I might discover the longest hiking trail known to mankind? Ha! Nothing has really happened since my phone disappearing. Maybe it was just a curious animal, and I'm just being crazy. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, because after I climb the mountain ahead, I'm going back home and I'm going to give you the biggest hug you've ever felt in your life, haha. Hey! Long pause with the sound of leaves crunching at her feet as she walks. This is taking longer than I thought. You won't answer your phone. I miss you. I miss home. Sniffle and then a whimper. Please call me or text me. I feel so alone. Ya big loser. She manages to laugh a little between her tears. Please. End of message. I don't think anything has ever made me cry as hard as I did to this message. I tried to contact you every day I could. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I really am. Voicemail number 8, July 10, 2017, 2:41 a.m. Inaudible scraping sound. Weird clicking sounds. Sudden silence later interrupted by approaching footsteps, then Ami's voice. Up there it is. It's in a call? Oh. Carter. Pause and then she sighs. Another voicemail. Carter, I saw it. I saw what took my phone. It was definitely not an animal I've ever seen. It was weird, small, and human-like. Yet, not human. I purposely kept my phone near the tent entrance and lay there awake. Around 5 in the morning, I saw one of the tent flaps open a little and in peeked this weird, somewhat shriveled arm, then a shoulder, and eventually the entire body and head. It grabbed my phone and looked at me. I was staring at it wide-eyed, unable to make a sound. It took my phone and made a run for it. I was so paralyzed with fear of what I'd just seen. Its eyes were sunken and almost colorless. Its eyes, almost as if its glare at me caused me to remain motionless until I fell asleep. I came looking for my phone, and here I am after 4 fucking days. I'm sorry, Carter, but we can be famous for something else. I'm going home right the fuck now, and I think I'm done with the outdoors. Sound of her footsteps. She stops walking for a moment because of the sound of a nearby bush rustling. Her footsteps pick up and pace to a full sprint. End of message. I was left in confused horror. Voicemail number 9, July 31, 2017, 12:33 a.m. Carter, I sniffle as she appears to be crying. I don't know if I'm going to make it home. Long pause as she cries, July 10th, I think. That's when I was running and inaudible speech combined with crying. She pauses to catch her breath. Something jumped out at me, and I don't know where I am, Carter. Crying, I really miss you. I'm scared. It's dark. I hope you're okay. Sniffle, don't forget about me if I don't make it home. Oh okay, she completely breaks down. I don't even know if I'm still on the trail to be able to call for help. End of message. In unison with the message, I cried along. I couldn't help it. I hadn't seen or heard from her in 3 fucking years. I broke down as well. I hesitantly listened to the rest. Voicemail number 10, August 27, 2017, 1:12 p.m. It's like there's a society of them. Carter, the creatures I saw before. There's more than one. There are hundreds. There are probably thousands. They're holding me captive. I have my gear because I don't think they know how any of it works. Carter, these fucking things. I don't know what the fuck they are. They look like decaying bodies, they smell like them too. But they're alive. They're small. They're shriveled up with sunken faces. Their eyes are colorless. I think they communicate with these weird fucking clicking sounds. Carter, I'm scared shitless right now. I don't know what they want from me. Have they ever even fucking seen a human? I'm freaking out. I'm having a panic attack. She tries to catch her breath. What will they do to me? It's daytime, and I know I'm in the mountain I had planned to climb before. I called for a rescue a long time ago and heard a helicopter fly by. I don't think anyone will ever find me for a long ass time. Carter, I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you. She starts to break down. I miss you so much. I'm sorry. Silent sobs. End of message. This message brought me to tears and fear. I didn't want to continue, but I did. Voicemail number 11, February 19, 2018, 5:30 a.m. Inaudible sounds, presumably sobs. Carter, I know for sure I won't make it. They're keeping me alive with animals they hunt. One day on their hunt, I was left alone, so I did some exploring in the limited space I'm in. She sniffles as she struggles to continue speaking. I found bones. I found a human fucking skull. Carter. She sobs, these things. I don't know for sure. But I think they struggle to pick up loud noises but can pick up even the lowest of sounds. When I shout, they don't seem to hear it, but they can hear even the slightest whisper from me. Carter, please. I don't even know if you listen to these. She takes a moment to cry. I really hope you do. She takes another moment to cry. I know you don't like rock climbing or hiking or the outdoors at all. But I'm begging you. She sobs silently before continuing. Come for me. I don't know where up the trail I am. But I'm somewhere near where the mountain picks up. It's trail's name. When you reach the dead end, take a left through the trees that are aligned almost as a doorway. She sobs, my only hope. I miss you. End of message. I know what I have to do, but I decided to listen to the rest of the voicemails before I did anything rash. Voicemail number 12, December 14, 2018, 2:37 a.m. She spoke through tears. Happy birthday, Carter. I'm sorry for the long absence. I'm trying to preserve my phone battery because these pricks broke my portable charger. She sniffles, it's so cold. Be safe, Carter. I sure as hell can't. These creatures have been observing me for the past year. I'm so fucked. Carter, she wearily laughs, don't ever forget about me. I have no clue why you don't ever answer me. Sniffle then sob. Maybe you just don't care about me anymore. She take a solid 2 minutes to cry to herself, then 2 more to recollect herself. I'm sorry about that. I'm just scared. Please come save me, Carter. End of message. Voicemail number 13, April 29, 2019, 10:59 p.m. Fuck. Carter, what a fucking birthday present I fucking get. I woke up to find these fucking creatures murdering one of their own kind. Their hands. They don't look the part, but their fingers are like fucking razor blades. They decapitated one in a swift slash with a single fucking finger. One of them took the head and proceeded to fucking eat everything inside of it. I threw up but couldn't stop staring. Carter, I'm so done with the outdoors. If I get the chance, I'm burning this fucking forest down. I don't care if I cause a forest fire, I'm burning it all down. Earlier, they stuffed the empty head with the body of the one they killed after completely annihilating its bones. I heard every crack violently emanate from the horrific scene of them stomping on the body and the internal organs spewing out from its headless neck. I threw up so hard. Carter, they fucking offered me the head. They fucking offered me the fucking head. I feel like I'm going insane. I don't want to piss these things off. I took the gift. It's as I described before. Their skin feels like decaying flesh. They have teeth like sharks that fit into a mouth like a human's but the size of a cat's. What the actual fuck are these things? Please help me, Carter. Please. End of message. I felt sick and worried. Voicemail number 14, October 25, 2019, 1:01 a.m. These things. I know what they want now. Carter, they may not be able to speak, but they can comprehend what I say, and they seem to speak in some sort of Morse code, I think. They use clicks and a weird low hum. They just want to use me as a means to create more of their kind, Carter. They're not capable of speech, but they're intelligent. They want to reproduce using me until the day I die. If I refuse, I'd probably anger them, and they'd hurt me. I don't want to accept either. Get me the hell out of here, Carter. I'd do almost anything just to see you again. End of message. Her voice. Her voice was so monotone, emotionless, lost, and so dead. It was the sound of defeat. Someone who had given up, lost all hope, and accepted they were doomed with ill fate. Voicemail number 15, May 18, 2024, 19 a.m. Carter. I'm going to miss you. I'll probably never see you again. Live a long, happy life for me. I don't want to die a painful death. I don't think I have any choice but to accept. To think my phone survived for so long. I'm finally at 3%. I conserved it only for when I spoke with you. Or at least tried to. I don't know why you never answered me. I missed you a whole lot. I still do. It's painful to think that you could be at home, either worrying about me or not. Both thoughts hurt me. I'm cornered. I have no choice but to submit to their requests. Goodbye, Carter. You were always my favorite family member. She starts to break down. You still are. You always will be. I've never been closer to anyone the way I am with you. I didn't deserve to have a brother like you. I should have listened to you and not gone. Long pause as she cries. Never forget end of message. The audio abruptly cut off. She never once has hung up or left a call or voicemail unfinished. I knew what this meant. Her phone died. I dreaded the thought. I knew it was true, and I hated it. Fast forward to now, I'm sitting in my car with my dad's shotgun, his pistol, ammunition, a few extra hiking and camping gear my sister had in her room, and food and water. I knew what I had to do. I'm going to listen to the 11th voicemail right after I post this to get the location. Then I'm going to get my fucking sister back or die trying. She was the closest to me anyone has ever been, and she's been through everything with me. The world has probably hardly ever seen two siblings as close as we are. I'm not letting her just stay there to suffer the terrible fate of being used as a slave for their reproduction then eventually die. I'm not letting a single one of those things survive either.